Namaste everyone.
सर्वतः पाणिपातं तत् सर्वतोक्षिशिरोमुखम् सर्वतः श्रुतिमल्लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति. This is from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, shloka 13. With hands and feet everywhere, with eyes and head and mouth everywhere, with ears everywhere, it exists, enveloping all and everything.
This God or this power, if we just believe that this exists everywhere, it is a good start. But do we feel it everywhere? I know some people who have done no practice. They can also confidently say, yes, I feel it is in birds, it is in animals, it is in plants, I love everyone. And that is okay. But does it takes away your sorrow? Takes away your ego? If it takes away all this, and you are always satisfied and in peace, then all what we say about this Brahman is right. When someone says that I feel God in everything, and someone says I only see God whether there is a thing or not, there is a big difference. These things which we see, they keep changing. Sometimes they are there, sometimes not. So, someone who only sees God in things, if things are not there, then where is God? Advaita says that we are that God. We are not two, that I and then a God in my heart. There are not two people in this body, only one. Only He exists. If He only exists, then how I feel separateness? We know that God is supreme bliss, peaceful. When I say God, I loosely change it with self or Atman. No difference. But because it is so divine, so sacred, what else would you call God? So God is that self. But if we don't feel that peace, contentment, then how we are living in spite of that there? How we are surviving and why we are not feeling that peace? When all these scriptures talk about that it is everywhere, it is in our heart, it is in everything. This can only happen if we give up our separate existence. So we have to kill our own ego or separate existence, not by any temporary solution, but permanent. This separate existence is an illusion. It is only ignorance. The separate existence continues if we don't check it, if we don't scrutinize it, then it continues. We can't check it at night in our dream or in deep sleep. But yes, we can check it in our waking state. When we are drifting from our sleep to waking, there is a moment in which this ego is not there. You hold on to it at that time if you can. There are other times in our day where you can hold on to it. Between each thought, if we hold on to it between each thought, and when thought comes, And if our attention is on the pause between thoughts, that silence, it is never lost. And yogis, they try to hold on between their breath, between in breath and out breath and in breath. We have to see beyond these elements of nature, of Prakriti, this body, ego, mind, intellect, word, all is just one. It is not our essence, which is called as Tatva, essence. Hold on to that. Whatever happening in external life, if our attention is going on those things, you cannot hold on to that. So dispassion, vairagya, disinterested action is so important. Living in the divine as divine is living without thoughts. Now, my question to you is, can you live without thoughts? Let's say by some magic wand, we get rid of all your thoughts. Will you be happy? And I'll tell you, so many people love these crazy thoughts. It is their favorite pastime. Not just our habit, but some people love it. They keep creating their future in their mind. All these dream castles. And we pick up from the garbage of past so many incidences. And then we call someone, remembering I have not called 8 years past. Let's catch up for coffee. We keep this story of this body alive as me all the time. All our actions are that. And then we want freedom also. We want freedom from this story, but we keep adding fuel to the fire. Fuel is these thoughts. Thoughts keeps us into the past and future, creates anxiety and different emotions and attachments and desires. You check your bucket list from the past and you want to create a future by ticking all those boxes. I have to do this, that. I survives, and there is no end. The body ends, desires unending. With all that compassion, the divine gives you another body and then another body. But desires also keep multiplying. Don't understand desires only as something to gain. Desire to get rid of a person or an object or a situation is also a desire. That also keeps us going. If you can raise your hand to say, I have nothing to take away or take in, or I have done. If someone can say, really, I have done, but in a very peaceful way, and just stay there. That is self. Self without afflictions, self without mind. Some says it is a self with pure mind or with no mind. When you say pure mind, it is only self, and when you say no mind, it is no thought. In both ways, there is no mind, only a skeleton. If we have unfulfilled desires and we jump on this journey of self realization, it cannot happen. You have to burn away your list of all what your mind tells you that these are unfinished tasks. It's not that those tasks will not be happening, everything will be happening as required. But there is no personal touch to anything, no personal goals, agenda. You live an intentionless life. If death comes to body anytime, you are ready all the time. No unfinished task, no attachment, nothing. So when death comes with all that compassion, the divine cannot give another body to the ego because there is no ego. Ego means desire only, nothing else. Ego means separate existence from divine. The separate existence is in form of personal desires. Because all this, what we see, what is happening in that cosmic mind. To be free from this cosmic mind and personal mind, you stay as a witness to everything, inner, outer. Then you recognize Brahman because he is also like that. He is uninvolved. if you give up all your attributes which you have acquired from this brain, from this body, you come back home. This awareness is independent of body all the time. When we talk, this awareness is dependent on the body to create a sound, to interact. But that pure intelligence, Brahman, is unaffected if there is a body or not. Can you realize this truth? Can you live as awareness? Or someone has to keep reminding you that you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are pure awareness. Or do you experience yourself only as awareness, without any trace of identification with body or mind or anything? If that is true, then we merge in the absolute. We become one in that energy. No separate existence. Then one can say this body is instrument of God. Instrument of divine. The person living in the body is no more there. One can say the ego was there for such a long time. Then how it disappeared? Only by scrutiny, by constant attention, by practice. All this comes from the grace of self. That grace is pulling you back to come back home. So many people don't know what is the purpose of life. They're looking purpose of life in things and beings, in work. If you pick up knowing self as purpose of life. Even on this journey, you will create more peace around you. Constant remembrance is the key. Constant remembrance means staying as awareness only. Staying as awareness keeps us always here, now, always in this very moment. While jumping and engaging with thoughts creates this time illusion, past, present, and future. Keeps this dream alive. Feel this current of awareness going through your body, going through everything. It's a spandan vibration, energy, alertness, aliveness. Living in awareness keeps you always fresh, alive, and you find that you're much, much more alive than what you were in ego mode. Ego mode is a drunken state, as if we are drugged, as if some power, some force have drugged us, and we are doing slavery of our thoughts. Thoughts say this is important. We are not slave of our employer, we are slave of our thoughts. Some people are not doing any work, they are not employed, but mind is their employer. Other day, someone told me that I attended this satsang because I was doing all crazy things. I spent so much of time on internet, then phone, then Facebook, then Instagram, then calling 3 or 4 friends. They didn't pick up. And I got frustrated and I thought I'll attend satsang. If someone puts a camera on your head and whatever you're watching, doing, thinking, acting, we will realize that we are not different from any mad person. This is sheer madness. we destroy our peace ourselves. Some people even feel proud of being busy. They say, talk, I'm retired, but I keep myself busy, keep myself busy. And they are proud of it. Keep myself busy. Nobody keeps yourself busy. That power keeps you busy, that illusion. Bodily work doesn't mean busyness. Understand this difference. This doership that I am doing keeps us busy. Abiding in pure awareness, work still happens, maybe more, maybe multiple times more than in the ego. But there is no one to claim that I am doing it. I am proud of it. No strong intentions about anything. And we realize the body just floats in awareness. It becomes so light, no compulsion for anything. Disorders like OCD, someone wanted to speak to me, ten satsang. I can't see the name. Maybe some people change their name also when they come on Zoom. But OCD is also obsessive thoughts which compel you to do action. You cannot resist them. You cannot restrain. When they restrain, then there is anxiety. And some acts are repetitive. Come to this question that who is doing these acts? Who is interested? What are we achieving? If I'm contented and happy the way it is, what action comes out of this body? Who does it? Are two people controlling this body? One is my true self, another mind. Why mind doesn't listen to me? Why is not allowing me to realize my true self? If I am the boss and mind is my slave, why I don't feel like that? Why it does not shut down when I want it to shut down? Why it makes me feel miserable, negative thoughts, emotions? And I will tell you very simply, it gives you these emotions because you want positive thoughts, you want happiness, you want. It is always the balance. If you don't want anything, then what is left is that. Everything comes in a package. You stop giving orders to the mind and it will stop tormenting you. It is as simple as that. Give up your relationship, detach yourself, ignore it. Whatever it shows you in form of thoughts, you have given some work by which it has created that type of thought for you. If you are not interested, then don't give more work to it. And pay attention to this impartial, neutral awareness. Constantly. Surrender your doership, your separate existence. And then that one which is always there will shine in full brightness. We are pure awareness. Go deeper and deeper in your own inner silence. And get all blessings from this divine awareness. It will make you one with itself. So this separation is gone. This is yoga, union. Entering into this divine awareness, you become this knowledge. You are not a knower, but you are the knowledge. And you are full of this pure love. So you become devoted to this awareness. People coming from path of yoga or knowledge or devotion or following non-doership in every action, path of karma, they all meet here. They all come and become one. As if the drop merges in the ocean. No separate identity. And the drop becomes ocean. Pay attention to pure awareness all the time. Whatever impurities, deficiencies we have in mind, they will get burnt away by this pure fire of awareness. It will do everything for us. You just have to come near to it. entering into this divine awareness. Our mind becomes pure. It attains pure silence. In divine awareness, everything becomes pure. And we see everyone as form of divine only. And we realize nothing has separate existence. Everything is with the same pure essence. Awareness has no mind, no thought process. It has no faculty of liking or disliking. It is blessing everything with pure love. It is also blessing the one who is ignorant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Thank you.